What's up, guys? Welcome back to Simojo Homestead. It is a beautiful day out here, beautiful evening, and I just wanted to walk you guys around and give you a little bit more of an expanded garden tour than what we did this weekend, because there is so much more that we grow out here other than what we grow in our main vegetable garden. If you're new with us, welcome. So glad that you found us. We would love for you to hit that subscribe button, become a part of our YouTube family. That's what we consider you guys when you do that. Also, as always, guys, hit that like button. But that's enough about all that stuff. Let's get to looking. All right, so one thing that I have been super impressed with this year is this elderberry bush right here behind me. Check this thing out. It is crazy big and loaded with blooms this year, which I am super excited about. Now that is right outside of our garden area, and it's become a tree. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. Part of that might be because I forgot to cut it back this year. Typically, we'll come in and cut it way back, just kind of keep it down to size. I'm sort of liking this tree form that we're doing with it by accident. Might be a permanent thing. The next thing are these grapes. Super impressed this year. That would be the word. Impressed with these grapes. Check these things out. We have got so many on our grapevines. They are just absolutely loaded this year, which I am really excited about. We are in, for these down here, I think we're going into the 4th year with them. So this is the year that they should be really kind of coming into full production mode. We have lost some over here through the last 2 years, but these down here on the end, they're newer. They are also looking really good. Look at these things. What? Yes. All right, it's inevitable. Every time we bring up the grapes, people ask what varieties we grow. Sorry, I cannot remember the varieties. I'm horrible about that, so you're gonna have to forgive me. They are grapes, they're not muscadines. I do know that. We do have the, I think it's like Niagara White, maybe. I think that's one of them that has survived so far. But yeah, outside of that, guys, I'm sorry, I don't know. All of them that came out last year did have seeds in them, which means basically I don't eat them. I don't like messing with those seeds, and so we just use them to make jelly and jam with. All right, this has been the biggest surprise of the year, this fig tree right here, only because it completely died back and I really thought we lost it. But it came back from the base of it. You guys can see like the dead from last year's growth, the main tree. But it's fighting back. It's a fighter, and it has really put off growth this year. This thing has struggled every single year. I'm not sure why. It's not in the most ideal spot for a fig tree. Might be why, but I'm just gonna leave it in the ground, let it fight for its life, and we shall see. All right, so this is our elderberry in the orchard. So this is really the time of year that it starts to peak. So I wanted to bring you over here. This one right here is our peach tree. Got a good bit of peaches on it down there. Whoop. It's doing really good. Our apple trees are doing really good. Those are the ones behind me. I'll take you guys over there. Check this out. So many apples. And the corn is doing pretty good. So this wild, weedy looking patch is because there's corn and I can't cut it. So there's a corn, there's a corn, there's a corn, there's a corn. Lots of corns everywhere. And I learned this year, now I don't know that much about corn farming, but I did learn that they are extremely heavy feeders. You got to fertilize them at least 3 times through their growing season. So that is definitely on the docket for this weekend to get those fed. This is what's keeping us busy right now. All these blackberries behind me. These are our wild blackberries that we found on the property and then just sort of let them grow, but then also replanted them into more of a row kind of grouping out here in the orchard. And this past week, they really have started to ripen up. So right now we're just kind of picking them for fun and eating them, but in another week or two, we're gonna be out here picking them to store because they're gonna really start coming in heavy. I just found one that I'm going to enjoy. Oh yeah. Oh, so good. Gotta love the wild blackberries. They're a little more tart than the cultivated ones, and they have the thorns, so we do have to fight the thorns, but they do still have some sweetness to them. This is the mulberry tree. I'll try to remember to link this video right here, but this is the mulberry tree that Cass found in our woods that we planted out here. It's coming along really well. We got hazelnuts out here, this guy right here. Let me just interject in here real quick. I want to give a shout out to a channel that I've really enjoyed following. It is called Simple Living Montana. They do really a lot of shorts on here on YouTube, but I'm gonna call it, their cinematography is great. They do a great job of capturing just that lifestyle, the scenery, everything else. Beautiful, beautiful footage that they get. So be sure to check them out. I will link them in the description below. So these are our potatoes. The potatoes are dying back. It looks like they may have gotten blight, but they've been in the ground for a while. So I'm thinking that even if they're dying from blight, they are probably about done producing what they're gonna produce. So we'll be harvesting those really soon. There is one more thing that I wanna show you guys, and we're gonna have to go over here for that. Right here. Can you guys see that? That is a volunteer squash, another one. So we do just let our volunteers grow. I figured, you know what? If they have enough to grow on their own, then I'm gonna let them. I'm not gonna deny them of that. And so I'm not really sure what variety it is. I actually think it's a gourd because they're coming out. It does have little babies on it, like the yellow and the green bottoms, so yellow body, green bottoms. And we did have some gourds like that last year, like ornamental stuff, but hey, we're gonna leave it. If that's what it is, we'll have decorations for the fall. And then this olive tree behind me, it is really looking good. I cannot wait for that first harvest of olives. I'm not gonna be surprised if we don't get any this year because it is first year in the ground, but I don't know why, but I am so excited about that process. I know it's a huge process to cure them, but that's okay. I'm up for the task. And then the lavender plants that we planted that have really been iffy for us, these guys have been thriving in this area. So I think that I finally found the sweet spot for lavender. They like the same conditions as the olive tree. So, you know, it's the best place for it. But guys, that's all I have for you. Just wanted to do a quick little garden tour part 2 to show you everything else that we have going on out here, everything else that's growing, how it's doing. So thanks for joining along. I've got to go back here, tend to a fire we've got going because we're cooking burgers over a fire tonight because it is beautiful weather out here. So hope you guys continue to have a great week. Be blessed. We'll catch you this weekend.